Alola, Pokemon Trainers, Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome back to our Pokemon Moon playthrough, episode number 36, the first episode of 2017, which is pretty cool. Don't mind the fact that the Christmas decorations are still up. I'm recording some episodes today on Sunday, New Year's Day, in sort of a little bit of a staggered order, so things are going to be a little bit weird for the next few episodes of the channel for different series and stuff like that, but don't worry too much about it. Things will be back to normal very soon. But in the last episode of Pokemon Moon, we caught ourselves a new Pokemon, and we started training her up, and we came over here to the Aether House, where the next flag location for the events were, and it turned out Team Skull actually attacked the Aether House while we were away doing our trial and getting destroyed by the Totem Mimikyu. Now, I think that's like the first instance of Team Skull going on the offensive against the opposing team that I've heard of anyway. But, yeah, they stole a Pokemon from the Aether House. Now, of course, immediately we all feared for Nebby's safety, Cosmog, because we had just been recently told by Gladion to keep Cosmog safe at all costs, because it could spell disaster for the Alola region. However, it was not Cosmog. Nebby is fine. However, a poor youngster's young goose has been captured by Team Skull, and they left us with the interesting note of they want me to come by myself to their headquarters in Po Town, which is very north from here where we're sitting at right now, and I gotta go alone. Scary thing is, I don't have a full team because, as I said, Totem Mimikyu knocked us down quite a couple of pegs. So, I'll show you the team in just a moment, but after we dealt with Team Skull, we came over here, spoke to this man here who used to be, I believe, an Elite Four member in the Unova region in Black and White, Grimsley, who was registered to my ride pager, the Sharpedo. What is the Sharpedo even called? Sharpedo Jet. I guess for Aqua Jet. But anyway, we have Sharpedo. We're going to be able to make use of that to start smashing through rocks in the water. So we are going to go check things out. But, as I say, it's been a weekend. In fact, we haven't done a team recap once this whole year. So let's do that right now. The newest addition to the team is Igaloo, the Alolan Sandshrew here. She is a timid Pokemon, boosting speed, dropping attack. She has the Snow Cloak ability, boosting evasiveness in a hailstorm. Holding the Eviolite, because I want her to be our defensive Pokemon on both sides if possible. Now you can see the stats on the big screen. Defense is amazing. Special defense is amazingly bad. I guess no, special attack is the worst of all. But what I want to try to do is get her trained up for special defense EVs. Like I'm starting to do a little bit of that right now in the bouncy castles in the Festival Plaza, but I want to focus on her attack stat because it's an attack dropping nature. So we'll see if we can get her on the defensive side on both sides. But anyway, she has Iron Head. Oh, sorry, she has the Eviolite to boost the defenses as well. And Iron Head / Fury Swipes and Iron Defense is the move set. I'm thinking I could teach her maybe Gyro Ball, but I think I'll stick with what I have for the time being. Anyway, next on the team, we have Dorothy the Drift Blim at level 37. Oh yeah, Igaloo's level 31. And Dorothy at level 37, she is a quiet Pokemon, boosting special attack and dropping speed. The Unburdened ability will boost her speed if she uses or loses the held item. In fact, before I go any further, because I always forget to do this, let's give you a different item, Dorothy. Let's use or give. I think we might have some citrus berries harvested now. We do. We've got 10 citrus berries. I love having that second island, Isle of Plenty, on the Pokepelago, because I can start harvesting my berries again. That's one of my favorite things to do in Pokemon. It's nice and relaxing, nice and simple. Anyway, now she's holding Citrus Berry, and the moveset is Hex, Gust, Thunderwave, and Minimize, and she's almost maxed out on the EVs, as you can see on the top screen. Someone who is maxed out is our Serena Cordial at level 37. She is a hasty Pokemon, boosting speed and dropping defense. The ability Queenly Majesty, preventing priority moves from being used against her or her team if we're in double battles. Trop Kick, Aromatic Mist, Stomp, and Rapid Spin is the moveset. I didn't get her the effort ribbon yet. I'll do that momentarily. Not in this episode, but maybe in between episodes. Next we have Icona, the Sandy Gas at level 37. He's also got that nice Best Friends ribbon. I think that's what it's called. Best Friends ribbon. Serious Nature, a neutral nature, nothing changed, but I can give him the effort ribbon now because, as you can see, the blue hue of EVs means that he's completely maxed out on EVs. The ability Water Compaction says that he'll sharply boost his defense if he gets hit by a water move. Ghostium Z is still the held item. I might hang on to that for the time being. We'll see what happens. And Earth Power, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, and Shore Up. And the last active team member is our starter Pokemon, Sonata I almost said Brione, the Primarina. He is a careful Pokemon, boosting special defense, dropping special attack, Torrent ability, boosting water moves at low HP, holding the Metronome, so if you use the same move over and over, as you'll see, it'll be powered up, but only until a different move is used. The moveset is Sparkling Aria, Aqua Jet, Hyper Voice, and Sing. Now then, it is time to make the long, long journey up to Po Town, because if we check the map... Quiet, Rotom. I never know where to tap on the screen to get the map activated. It says somewhere in the middle, but if I hit the middle, Rotom talks to me. But as you can see, we're down here in the lower screen. We have to go all the way up this way, all through this way. There's a Pokemon Center halfway along the way, though. That's good. I don't know what that is, but I thought this was a pretty interesting town. Turns out this must be Po Town, because that's where the flag is leading us to. So we've got a ways to go. I don't know if we're going to make it in this one episode, but we are going to try our best, of course. So let's go ahead and hop on Sharpedo. Now, interesting thing, I thought, as soon as you get Sharpedo to smash through rocks, doesn't that basically negate the Lapras paddle? Because you can do everything you can on, like you can do on Lapras, but you can also smash through rocks, right? But my nephew did tell me, apparently you can't fish while you're on the Sharpedo. Plus, it scares away the bubbles a lot more. Let's just see if we can get something cool out of here first. I see something sparkling up there on the, tops, or yeah, the big screen. I think it's an item. Alright, what do we find? That's some good money, I'll take that. Now, I wonder if I can swap to Sharpedo while riding Lapras. I might have to land first and see if I can switch over there. But let's see if we can get any fishing encounters first. You never know when a shiny Magikarp might appear. So that's practice right there, you can smash that rock. I guess we can't go any further here. Let's give it a try. Let us see if we can switch to Sharpedo immediately. That's pretty cool. So it moves pretty fast. You can't really go too slow with it. Hold B button. You can rock smash through. Oh, you get encounters by doing that? Or is this just a random encounter on the water? Probably just a random encounter on the water. I don't think your level is necessary for us to get... Oh yeah, I forgot to use the Luxury Ball on Igaloo here. Oh wait, no, okay, good. I could have gotten experience off of you. What? I don't want to run. If all these things are going to hit me with poison, or is poison, I'm just going to go ahead and slash. Oh, of course, now you go for a special Bubble Beam. How much will the slash do? Not as much as I would have liked. Okay. The only wide-range move I have right now is Sparkling Aria. I think we might want to go for that. At least we'll get double experience off of Igaloo seeing two Pokemon here. Come on in, Sonata. I know you're our highest level Pokemon, but I need to get more wide range moves. I should go. Well, I should go back and get Razor Leaf on Cordial again. Of course, the thing is, I don't even know where the move relearner is at. Now, technically, I don't even know if there is a move relearner. Oh, that's super effective. That did a decent amount of damage, actually. Alright, guys, you guys have to go. Now, if there is a move relearner, feel free to not spoil it in the comments below. Like, if you want to mention, go ahead. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I'll eventually find it at some point. Come on, how much will this put out? Not enough, okay. Is this even worth the experience at this point? For Igaloo, it is. Double the barrier? Double the fun. And the poison's annoying, but at least I know I can take out one of these things with the next Sparkling Aria. If we can land a critical hit, that'd be pretty good too. Who should I switch into next time this happens? Probably Dorothy's our best bet. She will resist poison. Of course, the Bubble Beam or Water type attacks will be just neutral against her, but... I think a Hyper Voice is in your future, Tentacool. Yes! Pokemon Refresh, we get rid of that poison. And here we go again. Basically, all I need to do is knock out the one that Igaloo saw, and then I can just walk away from this fight. And I don't think you're going to survive an Aqua Jet. Let's do that. Even though we have, what is it, +4 defense? I didn't think so. So, what I was saying, I don't need to knock out this Tentacool because Igaloo's not going to benefit from that. Although, wait, would we gain any experience? Did it just say Igaloo got experience? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just going to run. Hope we didn't waste a bunch of people's time by showing off a battle that we didn't benefit from, but I'm pretty sure it showed that she got experience. She should have anyway. Alright, let's go to the bag and grab ourselves a Super Potion because Cordial could use one. What if I go for a regular potion on... You know what? Why not? I got 18 of the things. Let's go ahead. Igaloo, heal up. Alright, so we've wasted a good amount of time in the first episode of the year so far. Let's see if we can pick things up. Like smashing through. Oh, it is kind of hard to maneuver. Oh, okay. I guess there's a bit of drag as you tend to slow yourself down after the jet forward. Is there any fishing spots? Not that I can see. This is like riding the bike in Gen 3 when you have to get across a bunch of crumbling platforms. Hi, Finneon. And as you're heading up to one of the ramps or the holes, you're like, I can make it, I can make it. And then just before you hit it, of course a wild Pokemon shows up. You gotta go all the way back and build up your speed again. Yeah, come on, let's go, Dorothy. I should teach you Charge Beam just to get through this area. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I can give you Thunder Wave back again. So then, I guess, let's go the Thunder Wave and Hex combo. Our special attack has sharply dropped. Now, I was noticing this. As I'm going through the game, I basically, whenever there's a wild encounter, I'll capture the fifth... Stop captivating! The fifth Pokemon that I encounter for the team. Dorothy was a bit of an oddity because I wasn't really intending to add a Drifloon to the team, but due to circumstances of earlier in the game, she's a main team member now, I will say that. I guess, yeah, I didn't want to, I forgot to mention this before, but as I was saying, I only wanted to have like 6 main team members for Pokémon Moon, but in Pokémon Blue, if you watch that playthrough, you notice I added a lot of Pokemon to my collection, and I spent some good significant time grinding them up in montages to get the entire collection up to a decent level, at least to the point that they could evolve. So, in that generation, I did go more than just 6 Pokemon, of course, and I'm not opposed to the idea of having more than 6 main team members. So, based on how well Dorothy has been doing in the entire game, and right now I am jinxing her future with us, I understand, by saying that she's done so well, but with everything that she's done for the team so far, although I wasn't planning to use her, I can't not include her as a main member of my team from here on out, even though I do want to sort of minimize my weaknesses to Rock in the overall collection that I have, and she is a weakness to Rock, but we're adding 2 resistances in Pandora, the fighting-type Pancham, and Icona, the ground-type Sandygast. So, Dorothy, you've proven yourself. You're a main member of the team from here on out. Glad to have you on the team, girl. But I was going to say, it's kind of interesting how all the wild encounters that I've made, or the wild captures that I've made, have been female. My starter was male. The only other male I have in the main collection is Icona, that was actually traded to me. So, just a weird little coincidence that I got a bunch of, female Pokemon added to the team. Not that it really matters either way, I suppose. Hey, come on out here, my Pokemon! You're guarding a TM. And what is this flat building here? Is that the Cell Games Arena? Alright, Ace Trainer Carla. Ooh, you got 3 Pokemon. Vulpix. The Alolan Vulpix. Ice type. Guess what you're weak to? Steel. And we have Iron Head. Level 34, though. Now, you're not going to know any fire-type attacks. At least you better not. Plus, we double resist your ice. At least we resist the psychic-type attack, too. Look how little that did. Now, a stab-boosted Iron Head. Ooh, that's some good experience right there. 2 levels above, and she gets that knockup. Okay, maybe it wasn't the best experience. Haunter. I don't think I have to fear any fighting, ground, or fire from you. Let's try the Iron Head, see what we can do here. It's not the best thing, but we have really good defense, much higher than our attack stats, so we shouldn't hurt ourselves too much if we do. I just love the look of Igaloo from the back. Like, look, I was thinking, I don't know if that is a really good name or not afterwards, but I'm like, you know what? It's the name that I went with. I'm going to stick with it, but it fits so well. Ow, stop it. We already snap out of confusion. Igaloo is taking this trainer down all by herself. I love this. Alolan Sandshrew, everybody. Check it out. Last Pokemon in is a Fairy type. Now, you could have Focus Blast, though. I'm kind of concerned about. Let's switch into... Let's go Dorothy. We can't really Hex. I'm going to go to Cordial instead. We couldn't Hex this because, of course, normal Fairy type would be immune to the Hex attack. I could have used Gust, but I think your special defense is okay. And you're going to go for Sing. Okay. So I believe best move here is to Trop Kick. Might as well drop your attack stat. No reason not to. And one more Trop Kick gets the Trop on Wigglytuff. Oh, maybe not now with a Defense Curl. What I could do, though, is stomp you, possibly get a flinch. Look how flat this is going to get. Oh. Actually, they don't flinch, but they do miss the Sing. I think Stomp is a knockout of this range. I really want to find a move relearner, because if I can actually replace... Way to go, Cordial! Critical hit! If I can replace the Rapid Spin move with something else, that could be pretty useful. But I want to get it. I want to be able to get it back for competitive use, you know? Alright, everybody, back inside your Pokeballs. Sorry to be so rough, but that's the world of Pokemon. Ah, it's so nice out. That's all you have to say. So, what exactly is this? This does look like the base of some sort of building that's going to come up at some point. I don't know if it's going to happen in the game, though, or if it's just sort of, you call it filler material or whatever, just scenery. Wild Charge. Electric-type move that does recoil damage. Let's see if anybody can happen to learn that. No. Oh well. I wonder what the Gigavolt Havoc based off of Wild Charge would actually be. So, I wonder what Pokemon you can actually find here. I'm not going to search, though. We got a lot of exploring to do to get to Potown. But I guess it's not so bad with Sharpedo, because... Oh, that's a swimmer, I thought. Is that a weird bubble thing going on? But no, it's an actual human. Smash it! I don't know if there's any other fishing spots. They just put all these random rocks here just so you can have fun smashing through it all, it looks like. Alright, random encounter. If you're gonna shine, shine now. If not, step aside. Hi, Finneon. Actually, wait. No, you're probably worth the experience for Igaloo. Your level is quite comparable. So, it is male. So what I'm going to do is go to Cordial. We have super effective Gust Attack, even if they do Captivate us. I didn't want to go to Dorothy because if they Captivate again, there we go, see? Our special attack would drop. But we do have a nice, powerful, super effective physical attack in Trop Kick. Which I wasn't even thinking of at first. I don't know why I went to Cordial initially. I was thinking of a different attack in my head that she doesn't even have. I was thinking of a different type, I think. It's early. I didn't mention it. I gotta remember to start mentioning this at the start of each episode, letting you know what time it is. It's currently about 9:30 p.m. here in the Alola region. Because I record these videos at certain times of the day in real life so that I can have different times of the day in-game. But I guess it still matters because it changes the time of day, of course, in-game and what certain encounters can appear. But I forget to mention it to you folks out there. You're gonna fully experience my water-based tactics. So we're almost through this section of the area now. And we're only a third of the way through the episode. We might be able to hit Potown by the end of today's episode. Alright, Swimmer Jared with a single Pokemon, which is going to be a Tentacruel. So the water attacks do scare me. Poison, of course, no effect on us. But the level's going to be scary because you only got one Pokemon. It's actually comparable. But, as I say, my best bet, I believe, would be Dorothy. We can go for the Thunder Wave and Hex combo. I think this is the first Tentacruel we've seen, too. And something I gotta keep in mind, whenever they send out a Pokemon that I know the name of from Kanto, if I haven't seen it yet, I gotta prepare myself. It might be an Alola form that I don't yet know about. Because even though we've already seen Tentacool, that doesn't necessarily mean Tentacruel wouldn't have an Alola form that I haven't heard of yet, because, of course, regular Cubone becomes Alolan Marowak. And doesn't that seem weird that a ground type would evolve up into a ghost fire type, just based on the region that they evolve in? But, like I said, it could also be a thing of, like, the whole DNA of the Pokemon, like having Alolan DNA makes them evolve into the new form. I don't really know what's going on. I'll have to find out as future generations occur, or once we can finally upload Pokemon through Pokemon Bank, because it is 2017, and that feature should be coming pretty soon, they say. Bubble, bubble, bubble. I sink and I dive. Just like my Gyarados does. Alright, we gotta dry you off again. What were we getting hit by? Bubble Beam? I wasn't even paying attention. But we'll get Dorothy nice and dried off. Does anyone else need any care while we're here? Because we're making good progress on our trip to Potown. We can stop a little bit. No, everybody seems fine and dandy. Alright then. So that's one more trainer, down and out. And we've almost made it to the next part of land. And we can just walk our way up to Potown. My swim trunks are out of respect for Machamp. I can't tell. Do they have like that belt symbol on them or something? Did I just hear an item or something? It sounded weird. It might have just been out background music. I thought it sounded like an item kind of fell out of that rock. So what do we find here? Well, we'll deal with you later. I see an item. Oh, dive ball. Cool. I was thinking, with Gen 7 here, I already went for a luxury ball on Igaloo. I thought I might eventually, as I go through the games in the future, want to start mixing up the Pokeballs that I use to make them a little bit more unique to the actual Pokemon. Looking back, if I had started doing this much earlier, I would have preferred to use a dive ball on Dive Bomb my Gyarados, because just the name would fit so well. But once you catch a Pokemon, they're permanently locked in a Pokeball. I thought it would be cool if they actually included a way to change the Pokeball later on, though. Because you would think, technically, wouldn't you be able to do that? I don't know how it exactly works in the Pokemon world. If you collect lots of different kinds of berries, try planting them on Pokepelago's Isle of Plenty to grow and harvest more. And that is what I'm doing right now, of course. Now, are these two going to battle? Oh, looks like they are. Oh, it's a double battle. Abs, abs. When I get in the ocean, I get pricked by Corsola or Puku-Muku. And this guy's all focusing on building the bod, the swimmer bod, the beach bod. Alright, we got Yumi and Jake, each of them with just a single Pokemon. Slowbro and Golduck. Alright, again, I was saying, I'm just waiting to see, are they Alola forms or not? Because I don't think I've met either of these two. So we can easily go for a Thunder Wave on the Slowbro and go for... You know what? I just go for Hex on that thing. Should Igaloo stay in? I think she'd be okay. Let's just use Fury Swipes just for the heck of it. Okay, we'll hit the Golduck. We will go for Hex on the Slowbro. Let's hope this isn't a big mistake on my part. How are you the fastest? Oh, nice! I thought that was a critical hit from Pokemon Refresh. Way to go, Dorothy. Thank you. Now there's only one opponent to worry about. Almost hit a level, too. That's a physical move. Our defense is amazing. That's still actually a hurt, and of course we miss. So I think, you know what we'll do? We're going to keep Igaloo in as far as keeping the experience focused on her. We're going to heal up. And Dorothy, we're going to Thunder Wave the Golduck. I almost said Slowbro. Slowbro's gone, Professor. Focus on the game. So Igaloo heals up nicely back to full. And we're going to get that Slowbro paralyzed and not powered up, but prepared for a Hex-boosted knockout the next turn. Yeah, nothing really. Alright, now I remember that I still have... Let's go for Slash. I still have the Citrus Berry on Dorothy. If she does get hit, a little bit more damage, she can heal up, and of course the speed will boost, but she was the fastest in this fight, which... I thought Golduck was supposed to be pretty speedy. I guess we are a number of levels above it, though. There we go. Excellent. Good experience for the new Pokemon Igaloo. Level 34. I wonder what her level up moveset's going to be like. I was talking about Gyro Ball. I really don't use Fury Swipes, so let's forget that. Might as well. I could have taught her that already. In fact, if I had, I would have been training for quite some time, realizing she's not learning anything. What's going on? So Dorothy levels up off of this as well. I'm still waiting for one of these two Pokemon to hopefully learn Haze. Ah! It's because Puku-Muku gets stuck to my behind. My Golduck and I were distracted by our surroundings. You're focusing on your abs. How are you distracted? Keep your focus on what you're doing. I don't know. If you go on a date at the beach, you can see your girl's swimsuit. I mean, yeah. That's what I was thinking, but my girl's been training the whole time. You can still see it. Pokemon stick to me just like Shelter biting down on Slowbro's tail. That must hurt. No, it doesn't hurt Slowbro or Slowpoke because, of course, they take forever to feel pain. I guess that's why Shelter does connect to it, because, like we've been saying, there's a part in this game where Team Skull has ripped the tail off of a Slowbro, or Slowpoke, and they actually don't feel it. Why can I not use... I was an inch away from the water. That's why I couldn't use the Sharpedo Jet. But anyway, it's all about, like, you know, Slowpoke don't feel pain very quickly. Oh, that's Starmie. I thought, is that a Wartortle? No, Starmie from a distance. Alright. Catch plenty of Pokemon. You can fill up those PC boxes and develop your Pokepelago. That's what I'm doing. I love, like, I've got, I think, probably over 20 Pokemon now. Most of them from the Pelago. I've got, like, 5 Magnemite. Almost all back-to-back. Dew. Is that actually a Dewpider in disguise? Probably not. So is there anything else we can find out here on the waves? Did I just see splashing? You guys see that? I thought I saw some splashing happening here. Maybe it was this person. Hehe, I'm not a mermaid. I'm a Pokemon trainer in a bikini. I don't know how you think I confused the two. Mermaids have a tail. You clearly do not. Alexandria, 3 Pokemon. Alright, what do you got? Love Disc. What's that level? Because Igaloo might be able to handle this. I was hoping for something like a Tentacruel or whatever like that, because of course, I love being immune to attacks, like poison attacks. Let's just see what the Slash attack can do. You can't attract us, which I think is a attractive move that Love Disc normally learns. Sweet Kisses. And now we're confused. I was going to stop and second guess myself. I was thinking, wait, is that what that does? And then I was thinking, or does it put you to sleep? No, that's Lovely Kiss. So come on, let's get this Slash attack. I guess it makes sense you can learn Heart Stamp, but I didn't even know you could get that. Alright, half damage at least? Not even close. Let's do a switch here. Try to speed things up a bit. I guess we go to Cordial. Also female, so again, Attract will not affect us if it is a thing. I was about to say something about how we're starting into the new year of 2017. I completely lost my train of thought. There's probably something cool that I wanted to say. It always is, and then I forget it. Let's see. Actually, let's see if we can start 2016 off right by accomplishing a lot in this episode. Like I was saying, I still have the decorations up in the background. I'm actually recording this episode. Oh, it's Love Disc's evolved form, which everyone thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be the evolved Love Disc, because it's basically the same shape. Why didn't they do that? You actually survived that hit. How defensive are you? Wake up slap. I'm already awake, thanks. But, I'm recording this episode first thing on New Year's Day. I gotta record the episode of Sapphire for yesterday's upload, based on when you're watching this one. And then afterwards, I gotta record the noontime episode of Tuesday's Pokemon Moon. So in between episodes, you'll see the decorations probably come down. Or I might have to record all these things really fast. So if that's the case, you might see these decorations up until Tuesday in tomorrow's Pokemon Moon episode. We'll see if I have time in between episodes to clean things up. But definitely before the news update, I want to have them taken down. Because it's going to be like, you'll see no decorations in the news thing on Monday. Way to go, Cordial! Critical hit! Good girl. And then you'll see decorations in the Moon episode, decorations in the second Moon episode. I don't know. You'll see what happens anyway. Oh, Stormy. It is. I guess. I mean, wait, what does that even mean? I lost it. I just want to dissolve away right here, just like Vaporeon, using Acid Armor. So a fishing spot, but there's no bubbles. Let's ignore that. And I guess, alright, we've hit land. We can go heal up at the Pokemon Center. I bet there's some hidden items down here. Oh wait, I forgot I put Mudsdale down there. Let's just do a quick search. We got some time. Let's not... Oh, there we go. I was going to say this is a waste of my time, please. Stoutland always moves too fast. Okay, Pearl. Once I get to the Pokemon Center, I should sell stuff. Now, I believe, back when I first met Cinna, and she gave me the Zygarde Cube, she said to meet her in an Aether location on Route number 16. And this is Route 16, and I see there's a nice white building over there by the Pokemon Center. I wonder if we'll finally be able to access a certain something. Oh, they still have the gems in this. That is cool. I know Unburden holding a gem is a way to boost your speed for things that have Fake Out. Like, I've seen Hitmonlee, and... Why did I hop on Tauros? I don't understand the control pad. But I've seen Hitmonlee use, like, Fake Out with the Unburden boost using the normal gem. It's a pretty decent combo, and it boosts your speed immediately. Yes, Nurse Joy, or whatever your name happens to be. I'm sure in the anime, you'll still be Nurse Joy. Let's go for the heal up. Check out things here in the Pokemon Center, and then see what the Aether House next door has in store for us. A Pokemon with the power of Alchemy ability will change its ability to the ability of a defeated ally. Really, that's like Passimian's Receiver. A Pokemon with the receiver ability takes over the ability of a defeated ally, so its ability will be the same as the fainted ally. So I've noticed that they've done this a couple times in this generation. They give you... Well, I've done it before, too. Let's have a Tapu Koko. I love Tapu Koko. 2 abilities that have the exact same effect, like Dazzling and Queenly Majesty. Same thing. And here we see, I guess, Alchemy and Receiver are the same thing as well. This is the finest Tapu Koko I have ever made in my life. Please savor it. This is a monumental event. Of course, I will continue to work hard to surpass even this Tapu Koko. The reason I run a cafe is because everybody's always rushing around and busy these days. I hope people can come here and relax, even if it's just for a little while. We'll get us a tea biscuit, a sweet heart. Heal 20 HP. Do you get any Pokebeans? There we go. Not that I don't have plenty of them coming in from the Pelago, of course, but a little bit more extra never hurts. You're a trainer, right? Want to do a little job for me? I'll say yeah, even though I probably won't do it, which I shouldn't. But I just want to see what you have to say. Looking for information about a Pokemon called Mimikyu. Go back a couple episodes, you'll learn everything you need to know about a Mimikyu. So how about you go and catch one for me? Show me the data. It looks like it's got a sack on its head. Lives at the site of the abandoned Thrifty Mega Mart. Oh, you know it? Yeah, I know it. Go find one for me. If you do a good job, I'll even pay you for the trouble. I don't think I'm gonna even try to do that. Even with the same drink, the flavor is different in each cafe. Looks like you're very familiar with cafes. I like you. Take this. Free food. Well, free food. Free drink, actually, but free HP. Alolan Pokemon are very interesting, just like our drinks. I thought you might say something different since you already gave me the item. So let's go ahead and sell some pearls. Oh wait, we got the Sparkling Z Crystal. We cleared Acerola's trial. We can purchase more items. Well, first of all, let's unload some things that we do not need. With normal gem, we got 3 pearls. We'll sell those off. I got all the rocks that I got from the community center in Cali City. I think everything else we're gonna keep. These are all just Pokeballs and such. Yeah, stones for evolution and all that. Actually, we can sell 2 nuggets. I think we'll do that. I'm gonna keep the tiny mushroom, because I don't know if they're going to be tradable for things later on. I could probably sell the gold bottle caps. I'm not using those, but I'll keep them. And that's probably all. Yeah, that's probably all we're going to sell. We'll keep everything else it is. Now, I might have scared you with the gold bottle cap thing. My nephew is asking if I can trade one to him because I've been pretty lucky in the Festival Plaza with some of the lottery house things. I've gotten 2 gold bottle caps from those, which is pretty cool. Alright, you know what? We got tons of cash. Let's grab 10 more of each healing potion. Actually, let's get 20 of these ones, just in case we need them. Hyper Potion, we'll grab 10 of those. And Max Potion, I think Hyper Potion is good for the time being. We don't need Revives. I could sell the Revives to get some more cash, too, if I need to. I'll grab 10 more Awakenings. I want to have at least 10 of each of these individual healing items. We can get full heal. I think we're probably good with the rest of it. Alright, now let's go check out the Aether House, and I think we should gain something pretty interesting. The ability of Marini and Toxapex, Merciless, makes attacks always result in critical hits if the target is poisoned. It's very mean, isn't it? Very mean. Mean! Even Stuffle understands the meanness of that. Why do they have the Pokemon speaking words like that in this generation? Is it because they're so in sync with humans? Maybe they're actually starting to learn, like, the way Meowth was a regular Meowth who taught itself to speak. Of course, Team Rocket's Meowth, but he taught himself English? Or Japanese, or whatever language you're watching the episode in. Using Sharpedo Jet can even break boulders. I wonder what should come out on top if Tauros and Sharpedo were to go head-to-head. Interesting question. Hey, there's a TM back there. Oh, come on. How would I even get that? Alright, that seems like a very odd thing going on up there. Let's just roam over this way first. You're a battler? Alright then. I'm doing research on the island challenge. I thought it just said island. I asked for your cooperation. Let's cooperate with this gentleman and teach him a little thing or two about the island challenge. Scientist Reed leads off with a powerful Charger Bug. So we do not resist your electric attacks, but you resist our steel type attacks. But you don't resist Slash. However, I'm going to switch to Icona. just because I don't want to take too much time. Because this thing I'm pretty sure would have decent defense, being sort of like the middle stage bug, sort of like the cocoon sort of thing. But I do... Oh, we're going to resist that. And our defense is amazing, and I do believe... Well, Earth Power is neutral, but let's just go for it anyway. I still have the Z Power... Oh, you got Crunch? I still have the Z Power of the Ghostium Z attack as well. So that Crunch actually did hurt considerably. I'd rather not risk a critical hit if I can help it. However, who can we switch into? Sonata probably is the best. Even if this thing does have a special type electric move, we have pretty nice special defense on our Primarina, so I think he can handle this. Go ahead and Crunch again. We are resistant by that, or to that, by being Fairy type. And you do drop our defense, though. But you can't be faster than our Primarina. Let's see what Hyper Voice can do. I thought so. Oh, and that was a critical. Way to go, Sonata. So I do have the Metronome, of course. I'll probably want to go for the Hyper Voice or whatever comes in next. And Icona hits level 38. In comes the Alolan Muck. Being Poison type is kind of scary. But we are 6 levels above. Is it really scary? Still kind of. Level doesn't always mean everything in Pokemon. I've been taking down some gyms in Pokemon Go by using Pokemon that are, like, say, half the CP, but with type effectiveness, we're actually pulling through really well. Plus, I was mentioning it in Sapphire on Saturday, I believe it was, the way to go, another critical hit. I don't think we needed that, though. But the starter Pokemon end-of-year event has begun, and I saw a wild Charizard walking around one day, and it was cool. Despite taking damage, I was able to gather data. Your glasses broke again. Are they made of, like, paper? Maybe. Trainers on the Island Challenge are strong. My research is conclusive. So I got myself a PP up. I forgot to mention, but I was searching the secluded shore at one point, and I saw there was a hidden item on an upper ledge that I didn't know how to get to. Off camera, I did get to it, and it was another PP up. So if you see another one in the bag, that's where I got it. You can drop off up to 18 Pokemon at a time on Pokepelago's Isle Level Up. I don't even have access to that one just yet. What is happening here? Tell you what, I'm going to dance with everybody. Yeah! There we go. My Spinda spots have got to take top spot. The scattering of faint spots on a field of fur. I could feast my eyes on them all day. Well, these 3 are all identical, though. If you want to know which Spinda has the best spots, there's no way to put any spin on it. It's obviously this one on the right. Look how deep and rich the coloration is, and the positioning. It's positively art. Duh. Ninny. What are you calling me? Spin! Alright, let's head in here. This, I think, is where Cinna and Dexio should be. What is that in the orb? I've been waiting for you. Now let me explain about the reassembly unit. You've been waiting a long time. Cinna, you don't even waste a second. Have you been collecting Zygarde cells and cores? I have. You've collected 10 or more cells and cores combined. Anyway, I'll explain. The reassembly unit is a device that has something to do with the Pokemon Zygarde. The machine is capable of assembly and separation of Zygarde. Assembly is to create a Pokemon called Zygarde. Now, Dexio, it's your turn. Oh, Cinna. Anyway, there are 2 ways to assemble Zygarde. One is to add cells you collected to Zygarde. The other is to create a new Zygarde with only cells. Next, we'll explain about separation. To separate Zygarde, it means to return Zygarde to its cells. Separated cells will be returned to the Zygarde cube. For your information, according to the research by the professor who sent us to Alola, Zygarde is divided into 100 cells and cores. Depending on the number of cells and cores, the shape of Zygarde will be different. In other words, Zygarde can change forms. Zygarde is said to maintain the order of the Kalos region. Then why is it in Alola? Is it a sign that something is about to happen? Is it actually story-based why Zygarde is here? If you collect Zygarde cells and cores, you may get the answer. Anyhow, we'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! So you just waited here for like 52 episodes, or I lost count, but just to tell me this and then leave? Well, we are here in the Aether House. I guess we have free reign to do what we want. Why are there cages? Oh, there's somebody else here. Okay. We're not alone to mess with the computer. The Zygarde Cube is a mysterious object in which you can store Zygarde cells and cores. I heard that a professor called Sycamore in the Kalos region found it. Well, it was actually one of Sycamore's trainers, aka me, that found Zygarde. Thank you very much. Alright. What would you like to do? I guess... Let's see what the assembly does. Please select how you'd like to assemble Zygarde. What? Using Zygarde and the Zygarde Cube. Using the Zygarde Cube only. Let's just see what the Zygarde Cube only gives us. 10% will assemble Zygarde 10%. Okay. A new Zygarde has been assembled. 10% form. We've gone into a Pokeball. Now, can I assemble multiple Zygarde 10%s? So this is the golden Pokemon in the Pokedex. Number 205, which cannot be used in the most recent... Oh, look at this! It's got a cool foil effect as you move your, like the gyroscope thing in your 3DS. I like that. So, you registered a legendary Pokemon! That's, well, legendary! Let's check it out. Zygarde, the Order Pokemon, 10% form. This is Zygarde's form when about 10% of its cells have been gathered. It runs across the land at speeds greater than 60 miles per hour. And it's just shaking it off, pulling a Taylor Swift. And attacking. I love this. I call it the puppy dog form of Zygarde. Look how it still lights up the different hexagons on its body. Now, something I didn't do... I'm not going to nickname Zygarde. It's a legendary Pokemon. Something I actually remember I didn't do. I didn't show off the animations of Alola and Sandshrew when I first caught Igaloo, and I felt bad about that. We'll do that in just a moment, but let's just see what Zygarde 10% is all about. It's level 30. This one is a gentle nature, so boosting special defense, dropping physical. I guess isn't that bad. And Aura Break. I guess that reverses the auras, doesn't it? Yes. Safeguard, Dig, Bind, and Land's Wrath. 90 power. So, interesting stuff. Now, can I... What do I even have for Zygarde cells? If I had 50, I could see if I can get the 50% Zygarde form. But I don't think I have 50 just yet. Where is it? Zygarde Cube. Check it. I've got 39. 29 currently in there. Okay. Now... Let me know what you guys think. Should I use Zygarde in the playthrough? I'm kind of hesitant to do it because I don't like to use legendaries usually. I like to sort of let my collected team members do what they can against things such as legendaries. I'm just going to separate. And then I'm going to try to reassemble it and see if I can get the bigger form. But yeah, leave a comment below. Do you think I should actually... That's fine. I didn't get any ribbons on this one anyway. Let's do separation. That feels kind of weird to, like, separate the Pokemon like that. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, let's try Zygarde using Zygarde and the Cube. Oh, wait, okay. If I have a Zygarde with me, that's what that means. I was thinking, is this thing in the orb some sort of a Zygarde itself? So, let's let Zygarde 10% sit in there for the time being. Wait, what? Cancel. I don't want to do this. Yes. Okay. Quit the assembly. I guess that's it for here. Definitely an interesting aspect they added into the game, though. How do I get to this? Can I sneak in behind? Oh, I can crawl. There we go. That little patch of dirt. Okay. And this is going to be... X-Scissor, which wouldn't be bad if somebody physical can learn it. I'm looking at you, Cordial. Can you learn X-Scissor? No, but Igaloo can. However, if I was to teach Igaloo a bug-type move, in fact, I probably could. Just for type diversity, I will, but instead of the 80-power X-Scissor, I'm going to teach her the 80-power Leech Life, because that is a healing move, same amount of power. Less PP, I think, but I can replace Gyro Ball, because we have that TM as well. Let's do that. I love how TMs are reusable. I remember Gen 5 introduced that, and I wasn't a fan of that, because it's like, that is such a cheap way to keep getting unlimited TMs, but Gen 6 recreated that, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay with it now. So, I'm really okay with it now, in Gen 7. But I think we're going to have to probably call it a day for the episode. Let me just push on a little bit further. Maybe one more battle. Or wait, is this a berry tree? It's a berry tree. Route 16. Go quietly if you dare go down this path. Because, of course, this leads to Team Skull headquarters. Let's avoid the grass. Let's just grab ourselves some berries. Excellent. I was waiting for a crab brawler to show up. And if there was, I'd have to switch Igaloo out pretty fast. Double weak to fighting? No, thank you. Nothing super special with these berry trees, though. I've been also going around getting the berries off camera to try to keep my stock built up, basically. The nectar that lets Oricorio change forms is a bit different from one meadow to the next. I wonder what an Oricorio would look like if it tried some of Ula Meadow's nectar. Magmar! Mag. Which one would this one turn into? I guess it depends on the color. What is this? This is a spot to save the game. Because we're going to call it a day. As I said, we have hit the 45-ish minute mark. But I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode of Pokémon Moon. Made a little bit of progress towards Po Town. Checking the map, we'll see. Next episode, we will make it there. Now, I don't know what all this stuff is here. This is a Foggy Meadow thing. What is this in the middle? This little circular area. This almost looks like Lumio City in a way. But it looks like I can access it. There's a path right over here that I'm pointing at. But, of course, the destination is right up here at Po Town. Should be making it to there in the next episode. But again, thanks for checking out the episode. If you liked it, feel free to drop a like down below. And stay tuned to the outro for some other links to some videos that I've done, plus a link to subscribe. And if you missed any episodes of Pokémon Moon so far, as always, there's a link in the description to the entire playlist, which you can check out and get caught up on all the adventures that we've had so far here in the Alola region. With many more to come, I am sure, because I'm only halfway through getting all the Z crystals, but I'm almost done checking out the 3rd island. So what more is left? And something that I find interesting, look on the top screen. The top right corner, what is that little circle? Is that an island? I don't know what that is. Probably find out at some point, though. But, again, thanks for checking out the episode, and stay tuned tomorrow for another episode of Pokémon Moon. And I think that pretty much wraps things up. I want to say once again, thanks for checking out today's episode. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.